sure, we addressed that at the half. We said, okay, how do they get back in this game? Some easy goals in transition, which we're talking about the face-off, but really that's a transition one, and them getting on the power play, right? Like you wouldn't know it there necessarily in the second half, but we've had the best defense and goaltending in the league this year. So if we make teams work for the goals, we feel that we're going to keep the number low. We gave them some easy opportunities there, and then momentum swung to their side, and Rosie couldn't find a stop there for the third and fourth for a long time, but he sure found a bunch at the end to give us the opportunity to win.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
The two were astounding.
Yes, and even before
And
that,
breakaway.
the transition, right, the back-to-back.
Challen, like, there's a lot of guys that could do it for you, but it's him that gets the breakaway off defense on the.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that a bit?
Yeah, it was said in the room there. I'm glad he had that moment. Challen is far and away the best all-around player in the game of lacrosse. The stuff that we ask him to do. So tonight he was a defender for us. Plays on our first power play, plays on our short man unit. Throughout the year, half the games he's played out the front door on offense because of injury, COVID situations, and things like that, right? But we got Rob Hellier back tonight.
That's the relationship.
Yeah, sure, and that's just unheard of. And I'm not pumping his tires. That's a fact. Anyone who knows lacrosse will tell you, to have someone who is as good as he is defensively, to be able to do what he does offensively in those special situations, there hasn't to this point been a player like him.
If Hellier isn't in the game, is Challen not out there at that?
Yeah, if Robbie wasn't playing tonight, Challen would have been offense.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Thanks for the lead.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Can you look ahead a bit? I know you don't know who it's going to be,
Yeah.
but now you get a little more chance to breathe here at best of three.
Sure.
That's still not a long series, but
No, it gives you it gives you an opportunity for. I think that's the beauty of this here in the National Lacrosse League, right? There's nothing more exciting than a one-game go home. It's essentially a Game 7. Now, from a coaching standpoint, you'd like a little bit longer leash, but it is what makes this league so special, especially in the first round. So, in a 2 out of 3, or generally any time, the longer the series is, the true best team comes out on top. So we'll look forward to watching the Albany-Buffalo game tomorrow night and study our opponents because we'll be playing one of them.
All right, Chell, how was your heart rate after that one?
I think it's finally kind of calmed down a little bit after obviously seeing that one go in and just kind of see the boys' reaction and the crowd reaction. It was elevated pretty high, but I think I'm kind of back down to normal.
Typically slow start for you guys, but tonight a little bit of a different story there. What went into that here to start pretty much on time here tonight?
Yeah, I think we were just pretty aggressive. We weren't really standing on our heels. We were going forward and playing on our toes, and making it really hard for them. And obviously in the second half, you kind of saw they were doing that to us. And credit to them, they could have just kind of bowed out and called it quits, but that's just kind of their group, and they fought back, and just glad we have Rosie to make those big saves there at the end and obviously finish it.
Yeah, talk about Nick Rose and the defense. They were there when you guys needed them the most, and then offensively too, finding it there at the end there to pull away.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was our best kind of effort on defense. There's a lot of mistakes and a lot of things we can learn from, but you look at the last 5 shots or so that Rosie's faced in that fourth quarter, and there's 3 quarters of net wide open, and he's just finding a way to make a save and keep us in it. So, and then you look at our offense. You have Robbie coming back, and what a big night for him. And they were just rolling tonight.
What were you thinking when you got that loose ball and just saw nothing but clear?
Yeah, as scooped it up. I think I kind of shooting on Boldy throughout my career. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I kind of thought he would extend a little bit if I kind of was just looking and make it look like I was going to shoot short side. And you know, that move kind of works on our goalies. So there's a lot going on.
I mean, you look at the first half where you just completely bottled them up. You had a body or a stick every time they hit the ball, and then second half they just run around at will.
Yeah. You know, we'll look at the film and you know, obviously dissect things that we did wrong, but you know, they were getting over the top on us and putting us in positions where we had to think about what we were doing, and that's kind of when we were on our heels a little bit. And you know, their offense can shoot the ball. There's no question about that. You know, you look at Shanks and Clark and obviously Jammer up there, and you know, they had a few snipes just shooting around bodies and making shots hard for Nick to see. So you know, just glad we pulled that one out.